Dobrý den, my name is Professor Lionel Rostaiin. I'm a transplant nephrologist from Grenoble University Hospital. This is a city in France between Geneva and Lyon. I'm very happy and very glad to be back in Skopje for attending the 7th Macedonian meeting of the local Society of Nephrology, Dialysis and Transplantation. And this is my real pleasure to have been invited by Professor Spaskovsky and Professor Igor Nikolov. By the way, some nephrologists from Macedonia have been trained in France thanks to a good program. And one of these was Professor Igor Nikolov. He came a few years back in Paris for 3 years. And thereafter, he moved to my hospital where he stayed for having some good knowledge in transplant medicine. And this is very important to have some collaboration between North Macedonia and France for the young nephrologists. Indeed, there are very well-talented young nephrologists here, and they have to be exposed to other teams from Western Europe. And this is the reason why the French embassy is wanting to help such exchange programs whereby young talented Macedonian nephrologists will come to France for 1 or 2 years to get some deep understanding and deep knowledge in various fields of nephrology. One of the most important things for a country like North Macedonia is to prevent the chronic kidney diseases. Why is that? Because the burden and especially the cost of treating patients with chronic kidney disease is very, very high. And indeed, when this condition is leading to end-stage kidney disease that requires dialysis, it's a huge cost for the society. And so therefore, we have to prevent this chronic kidney disease if it's possible. And prevention medicine is based at screening the patients for high blood pressure, screening the patients for proteinuria, screening the patients for renal dysfunction through serum creatinine. And these tools, measuring blood pressure, assessing creatinine, or screening for proteinuria, are very cheap. And therefore, the emphasis by the health ministry should be placed on these screening policies in order to detect these chronic kidney diseases. Why is that? Because in 2024, we have very good medications and quite cheap medications called SGLT2 inhibitors. And these medications should be reimbursed. Why is that? Because they have to be taken lifelong by the patients who are affected by these chronic kidney diseases at a mild stage. And these medications can have the possibility to modify the disease, to stabilize the disease for years. And the sooner the patients are taking this type of medicine, SGLT2 inhibitors, the later they will develop end-stage renal disease. And so therefore, one of the policies should be to reimburse for the patients in need these medications, and this should be reimbursed just like anti-neoplastic drugs, for example. And so at the end of the day, training a young talented nephrologist in France, for example, reimbursing these new medications who are very important for patients with CKD disease might help delaying the end-stage kidney disease and dialysis or transplantation. So I put a lot of trust in these nephrologists from North Macedonia who are very well trained, but also into the young generation. I thank you.